Just trying to get a hang of things. So, I believe what we want to do is finish our storage. That's the main thing, right? We want to get this out of the way. This should be pretty much done. All of these should be cleared of most of the useless things. We could probably add the heart jar to something, because I think we've got a few of those out and about. So, I'll just run over here to our trash can. And I think this filter, I can add in a heart jar. And it will go ahead and trash all the heart jars that are currently in our system. So that should be good. And as you can see, I think we've hooked it up already. So I think it's pretty much working. It's putting everything that it can, so cobblestone and anything that there's already a drawer for, it is putting it into the drawers. Now, up top, we have a mess of drawers. All these extra drawers that I added, they're so useless. I don't want them, and yet here they are. What's this? Pulverized tin, industrial dye blend, name tag. Like, it's just a mess. So I'm thinking, well, I don't know what I'm thinking. If I'm completely honest, I don't know what I'm thinking. I think what I've got to do is put as much stuff as I can into these storage cells once the bulk of everything's been put in here. So once, we'll see if it's still hooked up. It is. So we should see all this cobblestone and stone. See, stone just went down from 3k to 2k, so it's working. And you can see it's moving a whole bunch of other things out all at once. That's probably what is also lagging us up a little bit. You can see it's just chunking away. Now, I don't know if there's a way for me to use time in a bottle to speed this up. I tried to speed up the pipes before, but it didn't really seem to work the way I assumed it would. I'm thinking maybe if I speed up this, we can always try. So if I spam right click that and we can have a look in here. Does it look like stuff's going out any faster? Not really. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's have a look. I think the main one we should focus on is like cobble and stone to see how fast they go out. But it doesn't look like it had much of an effect. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I guess we'll just see how it goes. So I think for this it's sort of just a waiting game, waiting for the bulk of everything to get brought out. I want to be able to look at this. There should be no stone, no cobble. And then for all of the big stuff like seeds, I'll add a storage drawer from. So we can probably do that now for some of this stuff. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have a drawer for seeds. So there's contents in some of this stuff, right? I think we'll just make new ones. We'll make new ones for each of these. We will get seeds. Oh. Seeds. Here. And I should be able to quickly do that. So now we should see, yeah, look in the top left. All the seeds now are going in there. So we should see, where were their seeds before? I think we didn't see them, but we saw them in the network themselves. So there's 2k seeds. So 2,000 seeds need to come in here. So I probably need to add an upgrade to it. We don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. But we should see that dropping down soon. Another one we'll need is glass. Oh yeah, look, it's already at 1k. And these are dropping down fast. So now we need glass. Now we do have a drawer here with glass. So yeah, glass is fine. Glass has a spot to go. It can hold 1,000 stacks. So that's all good. Marble. I thought we had some place for marble. In fact, isn't that what this is? Marble. Yep. And it doesn't seem to be filling up, but maybe it's just because it's filling up with all this other stuff. We'll assume that's the case, right? It does seem that we're still getting appetite. Or are we losing appetite? We're losing it. Okay, so it's going somewhere. There might be a drawer up here with appetite. Yeah, this one. So this one's full of appetite. You can see in the top left, there's stack 8. So it can hold 8 stacks of an item. 8 stacks of any one of these 4 items here. And because it has this void icon in here, this little upgrade that we've got, once it has 8 stacks, any extra stuff will just get voided. So I don't really need appetite. So it's just getting voided, all the extra stuff. We can look in here at the other stuff. I mean, we're pretty much down to all below 1,000, which is really good. Extremely good. I'm thinking for most of the rest of this stuff, we might just be able to chuck it in bytes. In not bytes, in the cells. These storage cells that we have. So that's the plan. Which should go alright. So now that's just a waiting game, right? So we can look towards doing other things. For instance, we need to make sure this is hooked up properly. So we're going to need to... oh, this is full. Okay. How full is this? Ooh. This is very full. Okay. This I want to disconnect. So this should now... This is full already. So I think we'll leave that. We might add a storage bus onto this, so that we can always grab the glass and sand and gravel and stone, and it's not just constantly being put into the system, but we just have like a backup stack here. So we might do that. Can we make one now? A storage bus? Storage bus. What do we require? We require a sticky piston. Shouldn't be too hard. We can probably make a few. And boom, storage bus. Perfect. So this I can place on the side here. We can get some Fluix cables, if we have any. Are there any in the other system? No. I guess we could use one of these, right? ME covered cable Fluix. Ah, so close. So close. Yet so far. We need one of these. Can I make any? Do I need more Fluix crystals? I think I do. So for Fluix crystals, I believe it's just charged Certus quartz. We don't have any, it seems. I'll grab out all of these and start processing them. And for now, we can do this. Grab normal quartz. So we need charged quartz, nether quartz, and redstone, which we have on us. To charge the quartz, we can just put it in this thing, this charger, and it will charge it. It does it pretty quickly. You can look in the top left, and you can see it charging it. So there we go. We have 3. 3 should be enough. We just want to make a few... I need to turn my magnet off. Boop. No, disabled. Sometimes it double clicks. Sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of like a lucky... I missed the water. Some of it went in the water. Explain that, huh? Explain that, voodoo. So we get some Fluix crystals. And then we can make our Fluix cables. Right? And then with these, we should be able to just do that. And now we can always access this glass and sand from our network. So... once this glass drawer is empty, we will be running off of the glass that is inside here. Which is fine, because when I take out the glass, look, it constantly makes more. Which is extremely good. And then we can just put the glass that we picked up into the network. Perfect. Now, honestly, if any of you guys are getting into this mod and you're not using mystical agriculture is like all the seeds to grow your stuff, I highly recommend getting a enrichment chamber. This will like increase your quartz gain from ores insanely. So you get 4 from it. Previously, if you where are we? If you break it, I guess you get 1. Maybe fortune would help out a lot, right? If you pulverized it, you'd get 2. If you used the pulverizer upgrade, you could get 3. Which is alright. Or you could just get 4. And then I don't think there's really another way. There might be. This one's alright. Because you get 2 and then you get 3 dust. So you're essentially getting 5, right? Kind of, maybe. A little bit. Same with the grinder, you get 5. And then that's it. So yeah, a stack already? Oh my god. Okay. And the same goes with nether quartz. With nether quartz, with the ore... You actually get 6 per ore, I believe, which is very good. So how are we looking? All the stone and the cobble is gone. That is insane. Oh, not all of it. There's still a little bit of stone, but we're watching it disappear. So then we can see what else we kind of need drawers for, or kind of don't need drawers for. So glass will go into this chest anyway, into this drawer. We can probably help it along if we wanted to. Here, we can also put some of this stuff away into our AE system, or our ME system, whichever one you prefer to say. We got some name tags. Okay, so let's sort this a bit, and just grab all of the glass that we can out of here, just to help speed it along. Perfect, and then just right-click the glass, and there, it's all gone away. So now, I think for the rest of this stuff, for the most part, Maybe we want a drawer for sugarcane. Do we have a drawer for sugarcane? We do. We do have a drawer for sugarcane. Stack limit 32, and it currently has none in it, which is odd to me. What's it taking out and putting in the drawers then? Or maybe this sugarcane isn't in these chests. That sugarcane that is inside our network, I think is coming from the sugarcane farm, which we can run over to, I believe it's over here. It's been a long time since I've gone and checked. Yeah, this farm here. So I believe we don't actually have an output for this. It just sits in here, and it's accessed via this, right? So I guess we can just leave that, right? Maybe. Maybe. I think so. What else can we do? We can sleep through at night. That's something we can do. So I think we're pretty much good. This whole like wooden platform thing is looking ugly. All of these drawers are looking ugly. I'm probably going to disconnect them all. But I think now we can start importing everything into these drives that we have here. And we can upgrade the drives or make new ones as we need. But I think for the most part, I'm happy with just pumping everything into here. So how do we do that? I'm not entirely sure, but I believe we should be able to do it with either... We might even be able to do it with just an ME interface. We might be able to input stuff into it. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So if we get an interface... Now I think if I place this here, and I click this, and I click insert... Yep, look, it's full of this stuff, right? Now you might think, how does that help us? Well, once this is hooked up to the network via these cables, it will just put these into drives. It'll either put them into drives or into this storage drawer, I think. The storage controller. So if I place this, we should see this emptying. Yep, completely empty. And I believe it's still receiving more. It just doesn't show that it is. I don't know how to prove that, though. I don't know how to prove it. I suppose we could open up this. Or we could run over to the ME drives and see how they're faring. Yeah, look at them go orange. That's them filling up. So 63 of 63 types. And they all fill. Okay, so we're just watching our entire system just fill up now, which is awesome. Yep, the other one's gone. So it is working. These are all emptying now. I'm not sure which ones. We can start clearing the ones that are empty. Oh, this is good. Look at this mess that we're finally cleaning. This storage mess that we had. Oh my god. They're all empty. Everyone I check. Empty. 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 They're all empty. This is insane. We've had this disgusting storage for way too long. Is this empty? It is. Oh, we are flying through this. I think we've done it. We've finally sorted it. Oh, just these dead bushes left. A dimlet parcel? A dimlet parcel. What about this one? No. Oh, I think it's empty. Looks like it. These ones? Oh, we've finally done it. We've achieved what many of you thought would have been done episodes ago. We've finally done it. Okay, so that's empty. This one's empty. Everything's empty. These ones are the only ones left, it seems. We can turn our magnet on and pick up all of our crates. How many did we have? 29 small storage crates and 10 medium crates. What? Okay, we can start disconnecting these cables now as well. Not all of them. All the trash should be gone, so we should be able to disconnect this finally. This is beautiful. And then look at how many storage link cables I had. That's crazy. Let's do all this. Right. And then just start picking up these, I guess. Now I'm not going to finish disconnecting everything yet. Purely because I don't know what's connected that needs to stay connected. You know what I mean? I kind of don't even know what I mean. This stuff I think I can just disconnect. We should see this empty. Yep. This one empty. Oh, that other page got me. Same with this one. This one's almost done though. Just some bread, and these are rat flutes. This we can dig up. And there we go. That one's done. So we've almost done. We've essentially got everything we need, either in drawers or in our system here. This one's completely full. All the bytes used up and all the types. We're churning through these bytes, these storage cells, but even they're not filled up. So we're doing pretty good, if I'm completely honest here. Now, I think these last crates seem to have a lot of just junk. I guess they got some blocks, but they have a lot of variety. So this is where our final storage cells will really suffer the consequences, it seems. Here we go. And I think we just have this one last crate left. And then we're done. And then we're finished. Well, almost. I completely forgot about these. I'm not gonna even pretend for a second like I remembered they were there. This stuff, we're probably not gonna put back in the system, if I'm honest. This stuff I'll leave here. I won't have it connected to anything, because we don't need most of the stuff connected to anything. So it'll just stay there. This stuff we will connect and put back into the system. Once this one's empty, I guess. We can run around front and have a look, I guess. Okay. When I connect these ones though, I'm going to disconnect the interface to make sure that the cobble and all of that doesn't go into bytes, into storage cells. I want it to go into the drawers, and then we can hook it up again. Is this almost done? Almost, but you know, it's still taking us time. So we should now finally be able to access just about everything from here. You can see we have 168 stacks of cobble. That is ridiculous. And even then, we still have compressed cobble in here, which is nuts. Well, I think it's the same amount because it is compressed cobble, right? Maybe? Yeah, so we only have 6 pieces of cobble in here, but add it all up, we have this many. But it's all double compressed at the moment. So the next thing I want to probably get, what version do I have? I believe this is 1.3.4 of MC Eternal. I think we need a better wireless system, because if I run over here, I can't access my network. Infinity energy is low. So I can, because I recently put infinity energy in, which is, I believe I saw it in here. Oh, this is all we have left on the network. It's useless. I'll grab the carpet maybe. Or is this... So is this done now? Well, no, it's just not connected. But it is done, essentially. Once this cobbled soulstone and the luggage is gone. This one deleted. Yeah, I want to get this completed before I focus on, what do you call it? The wireless energy, because we have had storage issues for way too long. So I want to finally just have it complete. And then we can work on fixing things up. So, do I want to do this? I want to bring this over here. Now, before I connect it, I want to disconnect this. Right? I know I could have right-clicked it and, what do you call it? Turned it off. But I'd rather have it disconnected. I feel a lot safer with it disconnected. There we go. So, all of these should have been filtered, so there should be no trash. Any of the trash that we wanted to be binned should already be binned, because we had it hooked up. So now it's just a matter of getting it into the store, into the drawers, right? So to do that, we just need to turn all of these on. So we want always active on all of these. Just go through and do it. And this will attempt to put them in drawers. And anything that it can't put in drawers, it just won't do anything with. Right? Always active. Always active. Yeah, we've also got to do this. Always active. I'll do all of them, even if it's like doubling up. And by that I mean Like, this one's already on. But I'll also turn on this side. Just to be sure. I want everything to be always active. Always. Always. I don't remember what I've already clicked. Always. Always. And always. So that should all be good. This should all be emptying. You can see it is. The diorite and whatnot. Going into their respective slots. So where is diorite? Or granite? Granite's here. Now these are full. Or at least the granite is. So I might apply a void upgrade. Just to bin most of it. Void upgrade. Let's see how many of these we can make. We need some drawers apparently. Drawers. Bam. I'll make like 5 or 6. I need to make the templates. Bam. Followed by bam. And here we go. So I should now be able to apply these here. So once they reach full, any extra stuff will get voided. Same with skystone and nether brick. And I think the rest is fine. Andesite, we'll add it on too. This upgrade cannot be installed. It already has one, you can see. What's this? Smooth stone. Yeah, I guess we'll apply it on there too. Why not? So that ensures that if we add an extra drawer, it won't automatically put stuff into it. Right? Like it won't put excess stone into another drawer, it'll just void all the excess stone. Is my understanding of it at least. We can also add a void to the seeds, I think. And that should be good. I hope. We can also eat some food. Here we go. Delicious. What are they? Quadruple carrot juice sandwiches. How delicious. So these are just churning through. They'll be done in a long time, it looks like. And now we can focus on the energy that we wanted. So we need infinity energy. Infinity boosters. Let's search infinity. So it seems like we need these. Which we can make. But I feel like they get used up, as in like, they're almost like fuel, right? And I don't have infinite flux or fluix. So it's not really worth me making a heap of these, I think. Infinity. Like look, if I grab 4 and we place them here, it'll automatically consume it. So this has consumed it, which means I can run off into the distance and use it anywhere, but it will tell me that it's low. And I believe after a certain amount of time, I don't know what that length is, but it will drain. I think. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. Infinity energy is low. How do we charge infinity energy? Maybe that's the thing. Place up to into the infinity booster card slot to add the amount of infinity energy stored. Okay. So does that change the storage of infinity energy, or does it change, or is it like actually the amount that it has? Like, could I charge this with this quote infinity energy? Is that possible? Oh, infinite water sources. Pretty cool. So let's search. What's it from? This is from extra cells. This is from AE2 wireless. So let's do @wireless. And we should see all the stuff from similar mods. Wireless crafting terminal. This is a different one. Maybe we should try this. Wireless crafting terminal. So this uses the wireless terminal and turns it into a crafting terminal from a different mod. A wireless version of the AE2 crafting terminal. To function, it needs to be linked to an ME network via a security terminal. The keyword can be set in the options. Controls to open the GUI can be worn as a bauble. Okay. But how's the range on it? That's my question. That is my question. Okay. Magnet card. Press shift. A magnet that automatically inserts items into that AE network. That's pretty handy. Only works in wireless crafting terminal slot. Okay. So that might be a mystery. For now, what we can do is if we make a heap of cables, we can bring wireless over here. I guess for now, this is working, right? Like, this is in range, it seems, of the network. But if I run over here, we're not in the range. Infinity energy low. Or is that just telling me the range that I have? Like, if I stand super far away, will it not work? Like, let's say if I run here. If it was low when I was there, will it just not work here? No, it does work here. And it says low. The mystery, the plot thickens, it seems. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all. Okay. Are these done? I'm kind of just waiting on these to be done, if I'm completely honest. Normally I'd just cut these out of the video, but we're moving into the streaming life. I guess we can figure out what we're going to do for other stuff. So we're going to need an import bus. Oh no. How if I manage this? I'm trapped. And there's not an easy way out unless I break this. I was going to teleport home, but I think this will do. I'll make myself a little path because I can see this happening. Oh no. How have I managed this? Do I have something? I do. Perfect. It's like I never fell down a hole. So I think I'm going to get an import bus. Export bus? Import bus. Import bus. So this will import into the network. And I want this to import into the network. So I would like this to be on the side here. So we should see stuff. So strings coming out, right? So I think it's working. Can we get speed upgrades? Let's do speed card. What if we just search card? Oh, card. So these are all the card options we have. We have this magnet card as an extra. We have an advanced, a basic, a capacity, crafting, fuzzy, inverter, redstone, acceleration. So does this ME import export bus? Okay, so it is included. Let's see if we can make one. We need some more. We need advanced cards. Okay, and we can make them. There we go. Easy enough. Acceleration card. Perfect. that was surprisingly easy. Let's place it in here. So this should be going faster now. It looks like it's going faster, right? So these cables here are currently full of like or I thought they were full of like bones and stuff. Or maybe there's bones constantly coming in here, but they're just taking it out super fast. What if we turn these off so they require redstone? Does this fill up? And does this still get stuff? This is still getting stuff. We can only get stuff from these cables. Oh, now it's not. No, it's still... What is going on? Requires redstone. This isn't filling up. I think it's good now, yeah. Right? It looks like it, maybe. So this will empty into the appropriate drawers. It can. I think. I hope. I also wonder... Let's just try and connect this. Let's see if this breaks everything. Insert. So my main worry is that that's going to put things like cobble into the wrong things. So can I right-click this? Storage bus? No. Can I right-click this and set this priority to be a lot higher? I can. I want this to be like 50. I want this to be the highest thing ever. So I think that will ensure that it will only go into here if it can. And then if it can't, it will go into here. Right? Does that make sense? So this is emptying. Perfect. This is emptying everything, because everything can either go into here or into a storage thing. These should be filling up. Ridiculously full. Yep. And this isn't getting anything, but we'll turn it back on anyway. And yeah, we're pretty much golden. This chest is empty. We can get rid of this. This crate, I mean. This one's almost empty. That one's got a lot of cobble and whatnot. So that will probably take a little while. This one's empty. Mainly just want to clear out the ones that are empty so that we can have we can visually see where we're at with things. and how long we've got left before it's completely fixed. And it's looking pretty good. We're really cutting down on the amount of crates we have going. Alright, so just these left. Very nice, very nice. We can disconnect this bit. Bloop. That seems to be good. I could place a cable here, right? And then we could get 2 cables back. That's a good trade right there. Same with this stuff I'll leave. I'll leave this trash can here, just as like a little extra bit. I'll disconnect this and this. Now what I'm going to want to do is have So the problem is this is going to be getting stuff from like a mob spawner. Like see all this stuff? So is there an actual way? That's going to clog up our system. What I could do is I can move this trash can over. So let's clear our inventory, make sure we're prepared to pick up all this stuff. So we should get 3 filters. Yep, 3 big item filters. We can grab our drill. Oh, grab our drill and mine this. Yeah, so if we run over towards our network, I want to connect it to one of these cables. It looks like a mess, but it's fine. If I place this here, I should be able to... Oh, maybe not there. Maybe we'll give it some room. Maybe I'll place it down here somewhere. So I want... let's get our dank null. So if I middle click... Oh, what was the button? I swore it was middle click. Oh, I guess I don't have smooth stone, right? Or I don't have grass blocks either. I'm pretty sure that's the right button though. Okay, well anyway. Let's grab some cobble. Bring it up here. Place our trash can. And then from there, I would like to place item conduits on all sides. Right? Place this all here. This we can disconnect from the node here. Right? From the interface. Then on each of these, I would like a filter on the insert. So that means it'll only insert stuff that is on this filter. Right? Perfect. We want this to be a priority of 51 ideally, but I have a feeling it only goes up to 50. Unless I happen to just stop on 50. But I feel like I clicked a few times and it didn't go above. No, it does. So 51. These are all going to be priority 51. So that means it'll prioritize putting things into this trash can if it can. And we can easily change the filters if we need to. Like if we decide that we no longer want to filter these bags and we want to use them, we can take them out. Like the ore bags, we might do that. But for now, just to make sure that our system is clean and working, we're going to do it this way, I think. I gotta click a lot because I decided to make a really big number for some reason. 51. So they're all on 51. We can have them all on insert. On green. And then I believe if I place an export bus, so I said bus, we should have an export bus. Okay, this is risky. If I place this here, can I then connect it to it? Maybe I'll need to place a, we might need to place a crate there. So if I place a crate here, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because if I place a crate, it will put everything in the crate. But I only want the stuff that it can take, right? So ideally I want an export bus that it connects to. Does it not connect to export buses? What do we have over here? So to put it in, we have just a interface. Okay. How can we take everything out of the system that we want to trash? I wonder. I assumed we could just do it with an export bus and it would attach, but it does not seem to do that. Or else we'd get one of these on the side of it. Can we attach it on any other way? No. Okay. What if we get a, what are they called? A conduit. An ME conduit. So if I place this here, with an export bus. Does that not work? What if I... Who's this guy? What if I place the export bus and I place an ME conduit? No? They don't want to intermingle? Okay. So I don't know how to do that. You guys might have to help me with that. Because I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. But ideally, I'd want stuff to come out of the system as requested by these filters. Which I don't know how to do. I guess what I could have is... Yeah, okay, I've got an idea. Let me break this stuff. Right? So then, let's also break the ender chest. So this ender chest will extract out of here on green. And if it's on these filters, it'll get binned at a high priority. Then, from these filters, from this same cable, I'm just going to bring it back up here. We can disconnect this to avoid any confusion. And then I just want it to go directly in here. We can pick up this as well. We won't be needing that. We should just be able to place it onto this with an item. Okay, conduit. And then just put on insert at a 0 priority. So this should work flawlessly. Okay? Let's run over here, see if we've got any new empty chests. We do. Let's get our axe out. Almost. 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 This one is empty. Almost empty. Almost empty. Is empty. Very cool. We're nearing the end. We're nearing the completion of the storage. Now, just a heads up. All these little crates up here, I'm probably going to break off. Or maybe like empty them all. I'm not sure how I'll do that. Or like how I'll work out all of that kind of stuff. But most of this stuff I either want to be in the storage bytes in the ME drive, or I just want to be voided anyway. So they're kind of just useless. But I believe this is hooked up. So this ender chest is hooked up to all of our quarries, I believe. I think. So if I head up here, I should be able to turn on our quarries. So our build a quarry. Oh, getting a bit of lag. So quantum quarry, build a quarry. We can go down and check on our quantum quarry in here, if it lets us. So this seems to be running fine. Once again, it wouldn't be a stream or a video if the dog didn't bark. So that's doing its thing. We can head down to the ground floor. And we should see this filling up. This is already full. Anything that's trash shouldn't be in here. The ore bag shouldn't be in here. Why is the ore bag in here? Ore bag is meant to be trashed. Okay. How does that work? Hey, I've got a new idea. So let's disconnect this. So this ender chest will stay full and the quarries will probably... Actually, that's probably bad. The quarries are probably losing their mind right now. Let's head back up to the top and turn them off. They might be dropping blocks everywhere, wherever they are. So let's turn both of those off. Have them chill. I'll check this floor to see if there are blocks from the quantum quarry. No? You alright, buddy? Has this guy got some in him? No? Where's he sending them to? Base storage. Negative 303,118. Negative 303,118. Where is 118? Is that where the previous chest was? 118. Yeah, it was. So I'm going to have to redo that. Or just grab another ender chest. So let's ender chest. This one. We make it perfect. White. Perfect. Let's run back up to the quantum quarry. Because before ender chest, we were using like different ways to wirelessly send stuff. So I should be able to just break that and place an ender chest. And that should be golden. Once it's not full, obviously. Let's head back down. Okay, so my new plan is to change these to only be on the extract side, right? So both the quarries are off. This has already emptied itself anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Let's hook this back up. Right? Does it know what it's doing? Yeah, I think it's working. Maybe? Yes. I can probably help it out a bit. Right? Bring all this stuff over. Send it all into our system. And then I'll try the new strategy. So, the new idea, we can put that in there too. It'll just send it into our network anyway. The new idea is to have it extract, have like a middle chest. So, let's take out these. Take out this. Take out this. So, everything's going to go into this ender chest, ideally, right? So there is a chance, you know what I'm thinking? This is 118. I think that maybe the builder, maybe it was working, right? Maybe this was working, and maybe the quantum core was just directly sending like ore bags into here, or something like that. I don't really know. But I would kind of just want to, I'd prefer to just blacklist these items from going into the network. So to do that, we're going to break this chest. We're going to pick up the import bus and this item conduit. Hopefully we can hold it all. Yep. So then, let's assume everything goes into this chest from the end of the chest. We can actually replace it with a medium-sized. So let's assume everything, we bring it out of this and we place it in here, right? Extract all, yep. Insert all, yep. Then I would like to have 3 of these all hooked up together, right? We can actually just disconnect that one for now, and then put into another chest, which I guess can just go here. If I'm trying to think. Okay, no, new idea, and I'll explain why. So the problem with the method I was about to do then is that the blacklist for this one wouldn't apply to the blacklist that we would have on the top, right? So, in other words, what I need is a train that bit by bit blacklists. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. So let's break this, we'll break this. They should all pop into my inventory. Let's get building blocks in our hand. We'll build this above ground to start with so that we can see how everything is going to run. But then we can move it underground if we need to hide it. It is also nighttime and we're running out of inventory space for the bed. Okay, so let's get the ender chest placed down. Actually, no. Let's have the finished product here. So let's say everything is going to come out of this. So this needs to be... Oh, that is a problem. Okay. I'll explain what... So the mob spawner is currently sending stuff to this. Right? I think that's just putting it in the network anyway. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's head over to the mob spawner. I think this stuff, these are doing them too. These are doing it too. So I'm just gonna... Let's just break the transfer nodes for now. And we'll replace them with ender chests in a second. Can we do it now? 1, 2? Oh, we actually can. Place these GPSs back in the system. Place ender chest here. Ender chest here. And do we have the same problem going on at the other spawner? How have we got stuff traveling? We do. We have this bad boy. So let's break him. Stuff should come over to me, and we can just place this here for now. That's fine. There we go. This is a mess. Everything's a mess. Let's go back to the sphere. We're going to need another ender chest, which requires more blaze rods, really. Okay. Do we still have lasers spawning in this guy? I think we do. What's this guy getting? Just random junk? Let's turn on the mob duplicator. If I turn on that, we should see blazes spawning now. Perfect. We can turn that off. We can just leave that running. We should see blaze powder at least. I would like some blaze rods. 2, please. 1. It's a start. Can we actually speed up the mob duplicator? Can I run in here? Oh. Yeah, can I run in here and just duplicate that? Do that so it spawns super fast. We can. There we go. 2 blaze rods, exactly what we need for this ender chest. Okay. We're back in business. We're back in business. All the wireless transferring stuff should be done now. So it should just be relying on ender chests. So let's place a crate here. Nothing's coming into it. Exactly what we want to see. Then from here, we have this and a crate. Right. This will have a filter on it. The filter will be a blacklist. So I think I need to change that to blacklist. So you don't let any of this stuff in, right? It's an extract that won't let that stuff out. This will be an insert that just lets anything in. Then we place another one here with a crate. This one will be told, once again, never, so blacklist, never let that stuff in. It'll be on extract. It'll be always active. Always active. So that's good. And then we get our last filter, which we can just... We could just connect it to an ender chest, but I kind of like having the ender chest go into a bigger storage, just for that extra buffer. Then place this one here, do the exact same thing, put a filter in, make sure we have it on blacklist, and always active. So, what should happen here is all the stuff from here should go into this, so this will start filling up. Then it won't let through the stuff on this filter. Then it won't let through the stuff on this filter. Then it won't let through the stuff on this filter, and we should be left with only the good stuff. Or at least the stuff that, you know, we haven't blacklisted. So then these chests will slowly but surely fill up with the junk, and then from there we can recreate these filters and bin them. Is the plan. There's obviously better ways to do this, but I can't think of them right now. Oh god. I'm like choking. Got real gassy all of a sudden. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's better ways, but I can't think of them. So this is good for now. So I should just be able to click this and right click here. Click always active. This guy should empty. Oh, I gotta turn this on insert. Make sure these guys are on insert as well. Insert. Insert. And then place my import bus right there. So all this stuff that hasn't been junked will get put into the system. It's as simple as that. Now sulfur, did we not blacklist sulfur? Really? Let me have a look through to make sure that this is going as planned. Edit filter. We are getting a bit of lag, it does seem. As to why and what has suddenly caused this, I don't know for sure. We can open the chest fine. Why can't I click edit filter settings? Oh. I am not the smartest person on the planet. I am not the smartest person. I'm not even the... I might be the dumbest person, but I'm definitely not the smartest. So let's grab some of this stuff that we are trashing and just help it out a bit. Are we trashing enchantment books, or can we put enchantment books in the system? These ones for now we can, I guess. I guess we'll leave that. We'll leave all that. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All I know is that it's a lot better than it was, right? We've improved the storage insanely. So this, we should be able to place the acceleration card. This should empty a lot faster. These ones will only... See? The lumberjack bag is just going to live here. That's its new home. It's got nowhere else to go. in here. Does that enchantment book make its whole way through? Its whole life through? I think it does. Yep, the enchantment books make their way through. So that's alright. We can obviously just get more of these as we need them, as they fill up with enchantment books. Eventually, once we have every enchantment book possible, they'll just stack up. So it's, you know, one day it'll be fine. Is sulfur still making its way through? I guess I didn't have a filter of sulfur. I thought I did. I guess not. Food, no sulfur. Okay, well, that's it, right? Once these ones over here are empty, which they are, or at least that one is. That one is. That one is. So is that one. So is that one. Oh my god, we've finally done it. I can pick up all these. Pick them all up. These ones here, I'll run through the trash system. So in other words, I'll just redirect all of this stuff into... Where's all that? Redirect all of this stuff into this crate right here. And that should be pretty much it. So we'll have enchantment books flood our system, as well as any of these armors that aren't on the filter. And the tubers, I guess. Maybe this is a bad idea. You know what? It's not a bad idea if you don't do it. So we're going to do it so that it's a bad idea. Right? Is that... Does any of that make... No? That sounded like it didn't make sense. Alright, let's right click this guy. You can insert and make all of these guys extract. And there we go. You know that system that was finally, you know, it was pretty organized. We've done a decent job. We've finished it, sort of. Well, I just ruined it by doing this. And yet, here I am. I just don't want crates. I don't want any of these crates to be here anymore. This is going to fill up with junk. Okay. Why did I do that? Do I have... Okay. Maybe we ended there. Alright, everything else is fine though. All the new stuff, aside from the fact that the new stuff has to somehow make its way through this mess, aside from that, the new stuff's fine, right? The enchantment books should be making their way through. Yeah, the enchantment books are making their way through. This stuff's making its way through. If all of this ends up in the system, it's fine. The stuff that doesn't will obviously just trash. Or, you know... what you need to understand is I don't know what I'm doing. But I think it's good. I think we're good. I think I can... What I can do, just to make things look a bit better, is just fill up the floor. This block here we might keep open so I can access that interface. Over here, we're just going to fill it up. And we're just going to pretend like none of this ever happened. Right? So I have a feeling that all of this stuff might get trashed. Oh no, it won't get trashed. It'll just sit in storage waiting to see what I do with it. So let's just cover all this up. And look at how good this is. Finally, we have a system that works. Sort of. A little bit, maybe. And it looks a lot cleaner. These will all go. These will be here temporarily until I figure out a better way to filter everything out. And yeah. That's about it. Right? We done? Can we go home now? I think. So how can I speed these up? Can I get speed upgrades? I can. Let's get some speed upgrades going. Speed upgrades. So we would like the Ender IO speed upgrades. This one we want. Extract speed. So this uses electrical steel. Let's see how many we can make. So I believe we should order more as well from our system. So if I search electrical... Have I requested to keep some in stock? I might not have. So to do that, I just like... could place 10 in here, I think. Because this is hooked up with a storage bus? Yeah, wait, what's all this doing? What's this export cable? Where does this go? I don't want you. We're done with simple storage. We've used you. We used the hell out of you. Here we go. Right. Does this doesn't stay in my network though. This does. So I want to put electrical steel in here if I want to keep some electrical steel. So let's craft 10. Right. Let's also see, can we get speed upgrades in our system over here, our alloy smelter? Because our alloy smelter is probably the slowest thing, even though it's pretty fast. I think it's just our capacitor. That's the only real speed upgrade. We could just get a better capacitor. So what's this? An alloy smelter. So can I search for capacitor? I can. And we get all these. Combustion generator. Oh, my game just crashed. That is not good. Oh, I hope it auto-saved or something. Oh my god, if I have to do that whole mess again. Oh my god. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. If you didn't enjoy, let me know in the comments what in particular you didn't like, and I'll see if I can go about fixing it. If you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe so it'll show up in your feed, and if you want to be notified, make sure you press the notification bell.